After some extensive training, Kitsune, Dash, and Vaporeon reached the necessary levels, and this here is the Poliwag that I was talking about, pure water type and as a tadpole. Along the way of training, we met some new Pokemon and a new trainer class called an Engineer, who specializes in electric type Pokemon. Now along this fight, we actually meet one new Pokemon called a Magneton, which is the evolved form of Magnemite. Basically, Magneton is just pretty much 3 Magnemites put together, and apparently it's one of my favorite Pokemon. I'm not sure why. It's odd. Anyways, we also met some other Pokemon, all of which are poison type. We will meet them later on. And now we are back at Celadon City. I am Jordan, the Pokemon trainer, and that Pikachu over there is Sparkle. Sparkle seems pretty happy today that we're going back to Celadon City in order to gamble. Anyways, these are the levels of my Pokemon so far. Right now they're looking pretty dang good. However, our main thing is to go back in there and to what we're gonna do, gamble? No. There's this suspicious looking guy over there looking straight dead ahead on that poster. Apparently he's going on the poster. Huh? Where else? Oh. I see what you mean there, Team Rocket member with a whip. Whom I'm very afraid of. Ooh. God. Anyways. Out of the way, he made those dashes a little bit. I don't know. But regardless of that, we get to see Dash in action. And Dash is doing pretty dang good for himself. For him being the replacement of Chris. Yeah, dang indeed. Ooh, you're a boss. Oh no. Your big bad poster is gonna be revealed. Oh, hey. Let's switch behind the poster? Of course we should push it. That's what buttons are for. Pushing. Or bullying. Depends on what kind of button we use. Anyways, welcome to the Rocket headquarters. Or Rocket Hideout. Whichever you prefer. I have no idea why there's a hideout in a casino, of all places. Oh, how did I get in here? Well, one of your deadbeat teammates decided to go guard a poster for no apparent reason. And decided to go, hey, I'm gonna battle if you don't get away from me. And then I battled him. And then one thing led to another. And then he decided to walk away, allow me to push the button behind your poster, and then to your hideout. Anyways, you were required to head to this hideout for a specific reason, namely to get one key item. And you are going to need this key item in order for you to progress in the game, and in order for you to get the rest of the badges. So, I recommend coming here. Even then, there's plenty of rockets to beat up, and there's plenty of items to get in here, so... Yeah, it's just another dungeon, just a simple basement floor dungeon with rockets. Nothing but Team Rocket members. Well, then again, we expect out of a Team Rocket base. Or hideout. Whatever. Anyway, Sparkle to level 29. This makes me happy. Now I just have to bring Vaporeon to action, whom I haven't got a given nickname to, because I have no idea what kind of nickname to give to. But look at that back sprite. Let's stop admiring that back sprite. We can see it another time, but it is pretty weird compared to what Vaporeon is today. Oh, yeah, sure. I'm gonna get away with this. I'm walking your hideout right now with an escape rope. You can escape whenever the heck I want now. Don't you just feel happy, Team Rocket? Hope you don't mind to go downstairs in order to evade more of your privacy. Oh, what's this? Another member? And some sort of, well, panels of arrows. That's the key item we need to get in here, the stealth scope. Unfortunately, we won't be getting it until we actually defeat the boss of this hideout. Yes, there is a boss, but he's not like it's... But he is not like some sort of a gym leader member. He's just there for the sake of leading Team Rocket. Anyways, Grammar is one of the new Pokemon I've mentioned, I think. Yeah, he definitely is one of those Pokemon that I mentioned in the training video. The video before the episode. Anyways, we get to see Kitsune in action, and she, or he, I'm just gonna call her she, because that's what a lot of Vulpixes are, she's. Females. Kitsune is doing pretty dang good for herself. Level 29 at that. Especially since we got a level 18. 4 basements can reach the boss. Survey says. Oh, don't leave me standing there. What does the survey say? Oh man, another Team Rocket member to fight. This is gonna get pretty tedious, isn't it? Well, no worry. Just be thankful I'm speeding it up for you. Like, now. Anyway, it's just too much apps, something to deal with. I can easily use Dash, but instead I'm just using Vaporeon, because I feel like it. Look at the power of that Bubble Beam. Look at all that HP Vaporeon has. It's definitely high amount of HP, yet some subpar defense. Yes, sir. You didn't eat Lost. Now give me your money. A lift key, huh? I'll be sure to remember that. And there's use some items over there, but you do a puzzle. And TM10, that's actually a very helpful TM. It's Double Edge. And it's a normal type move. Of course, a lot of Pokemon can learn it, but I'm just going to teach you the Dash because, well, you know, same type attack bonus. I would love to give Bubsy another attack, but, you know, forget that. I'm just teaching Dash Double Edge. Just to make Dash a lot more threatening. And look, Sparkle's loving us even more, to the point of having hearts on his head. I am proud of you, Sparkle. I'm proud of you ever since I got you from Oak, and that since then you've been loving me ever since. That's what Pokemon is pretty much there for. Anyways, here comes one of those panel puzzles, which you need to coordinate yourself. If there's one thing you may have noticed, this thing is incredibly slow. Like, oh so very slow. There's another one in Basement Floor 2, which I'm going to be speeding up because for the sake of progression, and of course in order to save some time a little, because the last thing you want is to see a lot of slow moving. Luckily they fixed this little issue in the remakes, Fire Red Leaf Green. This was a huge issue, a little bit of an issue back then because it was so damn slow. Look how slow it is. Well, then again, you could probably blame the Game Boy hardware, but then you have games like Shantae, which is incredibly awesome. You should consider getting, especially since it's on the Virtual Console right now, on the 3DS. But in our light, another Rocket member, and we know how we deal with Rocket members, like we do with any other trainer. Just straight out defeating them, stealing their money. Because hey, they don't need money. They steal Pokemon and stuff. They're gangsters, so we honestly don't give two craps about stealing their money for them and using it for profits. Anyways, get fun of me. How are you doing today, Mr. Rocket member? Oh, you have a Psychic type, huh? That's some of those Poison type moves? Well, let's see what Pink has to say about that. Oh, take it down, huh? Well, I'll take your 600 Pokédollars. Now go ahead and leave. Also, I'll keep wary of that. And as if you're done here, I recommend going down these stairs so I can hit the basement floor or whatever. Floor, I think. Yeah, it is basement floor Basement floor floor. Over here is an HP up, which I will use in a second. Now, which one of my Pokemon would love to use that HP up? I am thinking Dash, because he has incredibly low, well, HP stats. And with Double Edge on our side, well, most can go wrong, but until then, let's just go ahead and use it. See that Rocket member over there? You have to fight him in order for you to get the key item. One of them, the lift key. But there's an item of interest over here. I wonder what it is. It's TM2 containing Razor Wind. A pretty worthless move, if you ask me. So, I'm not going to be dealing with it. Oh well, isn't that an obvious question with an obvious answer considering the obvious Rocket member? I've obviously had to find out to get the obvious key item in order for you to obviously win this, or actually complete this dungeon of this Rocket Hideout. That was a lot off my mouth, don't you think? Anyways, this battle shouldn't be taking too long, but unfortunately, Sparkle here decided to get confused and hurt himself a little. Considering Sparkle's high attack stats and yet poor defense, this is very troublesome for little Sparkle here. This is the point where I decided to go say, hey Bubsy, take up the Zubat for me, even though he has a chance of having Leech Life. And wouldn't you know it, he does. Luckily he didn't do that much damage. And luckily Bubsy decided to actually go forth and actually tackle the Zubat. As the Rocket member's been defeated. Oh. No, what? What happened? Why did an item come out of nowhere? Oh, so you had the key, huh? That's a wonderful thing to know, but let's go ahead and heal Sparkle. He really needs the health. By 50 HP. And by the way, I forgot to mention I brought some Lemonade off screen because Lemonade is pretty much one of the cheapest healing items, which restores 80 HP, and compared to Super Potions, it only costs like 350. It's a pretty dang helpful item, especially if you want to save some of your money for later on. Especially in a casino, in case where I actually got Vulpix just from buying coins over and over again, which is very helpful, by the way. But if you're good at gambling, I should just go for it. And at this point, I decided to speed up because this is going to take like a while. Like, look how slow it is. Good thing I'll be able to know where the items are. Just be thankful I'm not skipping the entire part for you, because otherwise you're going to be very lost where the items are. Oh, and by the way, I'm not going to pick up the items that are on the floor, because I don't want to bother myself with that. TM7 contains Horn Drill. In one of these cases, 1 KO moves can deal, like, they're very hectic. You give the Pokemon high speed and you got yourself a very much of a huge threat. Luckily though, I'm not going to be using those, and I'm not going to be abusing it, because hey, what kind of Pokemon trainer would I be if I could just abuse the same tactics over and over again? That'll be boring. That is not the hard Pokemon trainer, if you so say that. Anyways, we're pretty much done with this puzzle here. See? Back at no more speed, and bam! Those stairs look tempting, as I may as well go up there and fight these two Rocket members who are so here so that I can get some experience points. Money, because money's always good. Money is good! Here, have some more. And these two Team Rocket members are just pretty much bland. Just a bunch of Rattatas, Raticates, a bunch of other poison types that I really don't give two craps about. Look at a double-edged go. Such a powerful move for such a fragile flying type Pokemon. There's also a part normal type. Look at that Tri-Attack go. Like a triangle instrument. Anyways, this shouldn't be taking too long. We're pretty much almost done with this fight. Thank goodness. Because sooner or later we are going to have to fight more Team Rocket members, and we're also going to fight the boss of this hideout, who is pretty much the boss of Team Rocket. Who there's so much to keep calling him boss. It's finally made because it's better to use codenames instead of name. Accidentally get Vaporeon there. I don't know why, but then again, I'm not going to be using Super Potions for the game now, aren't I? 38 HP, huh? Glad to know. Ooh, there's something of interest over here. A Hyper Potion. Very interesting. He heals 200 HP. A Hyper Potion. You're gonna be needing a lot of those when you Pokemon reach a certain level or something. And there's another Rocket member. Boring! Let's just go ahead and deal with this Rocket member, shall we? Oh, coughing, huh? Whoa, what do you say about my dig, huh? 2 more levels into a Pinky knows a new move. And another coughing. Let's go and give Kasuna a chance. Imagine what happened if you use Ember on a coughing. It was clearly part poisonous gas, I think. And she's via that Rocket member, and I love Kasune. I love Vulpix in general. You don't know where it is, huh? I'm just gonna go ahead and talk to your boss about it. But first things first, hope you don't mind taking your elevator. Okay, so in order for you to meet the boss, you have to go to the basement 4th floor. What a lovely elevator that was. And especially the music here. It sounded so Team Rocket material. Oh, great. We know that music. It's Jesse! And James! And no Meowth on site, because Meowth is just pretty much a Pokemon. Oh, he is a Pokemon. He just comes out of the Pokeballs. And as they return to Jesse and James, after the humiliation of Mount Moon, they decide to get revenge on us. Unfortunately, they're still as pathetic as ever. If you know what you're doing. Luckily, Vaporeon took care of that coughing with a critical hit with Bubble Beam. That's very helpful. Oh boy, Meowth. We're gonna be having our revenge over here with Sparkle now, will we? Now, Sparkle, do me the honor to use a Thunderbolt on this Meowth, would you? Thank you, Sparkle. And a critical hit to boot. That's gloriously wonderful. 2 critical hits in a row. And all that's left is the Ekans. Who to choose? Maybe Vaporeon. Alright, Sparkle has fun with Meowth. But now it's time for Vaporeon to earn some EXP because, well, you know, I'm not going to be using Vaporeon in the next gym. Because of how, I don't know if I will say worthless or not, but still, it is considered a little bit something. And since Ekans is taken care of. And that's the end of Jesse and James. Again. Yeah, I'm a twerp. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again! So they're gone. Sparkle is safe. But then again, they just want to have revenge on us. They can honestly give two crap about Pikachu over here. Sparkle. And we got Iron. And I would definitely love to get that to Sparkle. Hey Sparkle, would you like some more defense? I know I would. So anyways, with those two out of the way, we can actually go ahead and defeat Boss. Over here is Boss. Who is he? I have no idea, but I'm saving just in case something horrible happens. Thank you. What do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Boss? Oh, that's it? That short dialogue? Or monologue or whatever, that short line? Pretty simple, huh? Anyways, meet Giovanni, the boss of Team Rocket. As you know, he is the boss, but you will fight him like several times throughout the entire game. And the last time you fight him was actually a bit of a surprise, actually, but I'm not going to mention what it is because that'll be spoiling for those who never played this game before. I would just say, I don't know why you never played this game before. You should totally go ahead and play Pokemon, even if you're not a fan of JRPGs. Oh, who am I kidding? Everyone has their damn taste. I'm not gonna stop you from not playing this game. For those who do play Pokemon, I commend you. Anyways, he has an Onix and a new Pokemon, Rhyhorn, but unfortunately he's also a rock ground type. And over here is Giovanni Star Pupil, a Persian, evolved from Meowth. Normally in the regular games, he'd have a Kangaskhan, a normal type Pokemon, who is a mother. Unfortunately, this Persian here is a bit of a pain because 1, high speed, therefore that means critical hits right up the butt. And of course, it's evolved from Meowth, so expect some retaliance. Oh, Guard Spike, huh? Oh, we don't mind Double Wedge you just for the heck of it. Sweet. And Dash grew a level also. That's very unique. How many levels Dash has left? Oh yeah, give me all your money. I want that money too. That's what Payday does. Oh yeah, they're pretty much my companions. Good now. Well, then again, I am a kid and you are, say, a boss man adult. And oh hey, you dropped a self-scope for us. Thank you very much. I'll be sure to use it back when I go back to Lavender Town. And that ends this part of Pokemon. Of Pokemon Yellow. Next part, I'll be dealing with the gym in the city, and I'll be heading to Lavender Town. So, I'll see you guys dead.